Good morning, everyone. It's April 1st. And no, there's no April 1st jokes this year. No, we're not going to joke anybody. You know why? Because there's weird things happening all around us, and well, it's no laughing matter. But we can smile at least because it makes things better, doesn't it? The weather is awful. Let me show you guys the weather. It's look right. Let's see if I can get it like right there. It's windy. It's cloudy. The weather is awful. Ugh, I don't like it. Yep, that's perfect. I came in the store to have my coffee because I forgot to bring sugar upstairs. And my morning coffee, I don't like it black and plain. I like with sugar. And I'm also having my coffee in a lovely Winnie the Pooh cup. Well, as you guys have guessed it, things are going perfect in the world. No kidding. And I could not sleep last night. I started panicking. I think I went to sleep around a quarter to 4 o'clock. I fell asleep. I was watching little videos on YouTube, little videos on Facebook, finding different videos on Google, while Google searching about the coronavirus and the outbreak and everything. And I was watching people like panic buying things. So they were preparing to go to quarantine or whatever they call it, especially in the US. Like most videos and most bloggers are from the US. So, not kidding. When you press search on YouTube, they're going to give you the humongous channels with a lot of views, not small channels like mine. And they were like, so they were showing how they were preparing to be stuck in the house for a month, and they were buying and buying and buying. Some are really. So this family was out. I can't remember the videos that I saw. That's how many I saw last night. From 10:30 I went to sleep, to bed at least, and I ended up going to sleep at almost 4 o'clock in the morning. And they were buying like bacon, hot dogs, pork is meat, beef, stuff like that. It's like, okay, but the rest, buy as much as needed. They were buying like eggs to I have to order eggs, but they were buying so many eggs. It's like, you do not need 4 eggs each day per person, people. You do not need a gallon of milk or 3.5 liters of milk per week for a person. Like, cut down. So they were panic buying. They made me think, should I go out and shop today? Should I go out and shop today? Should I go out and shop today? And I'm like, it's still ringing in my head. It's like, should I go out and shop today? And the answer is, I have to clean up my refrigerator to see what kind of vegetables are left in the store, because I know some have gone bad. Because I've been kind of lazy these days, not finding time for anything. But since there was 0 customers last night, 0 deliveries, I made donuts and they tasted awful. That's how bad. I'll show you guys the donuts. They're chocolate, but they tasted awful. They were kind of burnt. Bad donuts. But I made a glaze for the first time in my life. I'm always trying new things. I cannot say no. I'm not going to go out panic buying things. I'm waiting because the government's giving people a little handout. Okay, from what I'm reading, in the US, it's $1,200. Here in Greece, they said 800, and we're not sure if we're going to get it. Some people are going to get 800, like some families are going to get 800, Some families are going to get 600. Some families are going to get 400. Some families are going to get 200. It depends what kind of job the jobs. So I'm like, if I get the 400, yes, please. Because I don't have to pay any bills, any actual bills, like banks, mortgage, yeah, I do have to pay. But the government says I don't have to pay. But I don't have to pay my things like the taxes and stuff like that because I already paid them. Remember yesterday? I paid them all off, even for my repayment schedules. I finished for April, so I only have my health / insurance, which, not the repayment, the one that I owe, the other one that I pay every month. So I can have insurance, like health insurance, if I need to go to the hospital doctor. Well, that's the only one that's left, and that's you pay every end of the month. So why should I give the money a month in advance? They're gonna get so mixed up. They're not gonna even have. I'm gonna go get my plan, and they're gonna be like, no, you gotta renew it for another month because you haven't paid. It's like trying to explain to them that I paid it a month in advance. If that makes sense to you guys, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So it's like, no, I'll be paying month by month. But yeah, I hope all my preparing last year and all the struggles I went through actually are worth something. I do have that emergency fund, but I don't want to spend it yet. And a lot of people are going, why? It's an emergency. And I'm like, maybe we can get by with less and not actually spend the emergency fund that I've been saving, like 50, 50, 50 each month. It's all the way up to 300 now. That was a good move on me. But I do not want to spend it. There might be an actual, even bigger emergency than this. And you're talking to a person that in 1 year opened the store again. Okay, I had the tables, the chairs, it just needed painting and stuff like that. So that cost a lot of money to reopen the store. Getting supplies from the suppliers, paying them upfront because we're still in an economical crisis here in Greece, and they don't give you things out. Getting as much food as possible and trying to feed them. Putting up a vegetable garden, which I wasn't taking care of, my husband was, but I got him the seedlings, I got them those little things, those little plants, I don't know what you guys call them. And at the beginning when I started working, like not making money, but just actually starting to work, like opening the store, being in the store, saying, hey, I make pizzas, people again. After so many years, my son crashed my car, which I owe to the bank. Yeah, I had gotten it new, but it was a strong car, so it was an amazing car. I would actually, if I didn't owe it to the bank, I would just go out and get another one and owe it to the bank. There's no way I would do anything different. I was without a car that year. That was like 2020, 2009, it was 2018. So a long time ago. And at the end, when I did get a car in October, my teeth had started falling out, and I needed to get it fixed because they were breaking off, like, and all the roots getting stuck in. And I was freaking out, like the bottom part where I was missing the teeth. You can see my videos when I'm talking, and there's a tooth like this one missing, and I didn't care. But when they started like breaking off and the roots getting stuck in, I knew that was an emergency. People have died from that, so it's like, no thank you. The actual cost of getting dentures, because I was going to Athens, I didn't want to get them done here locally because I wanted to be put to sleep so they could take all my teeth out at once, get dentures, because there's no way I was going to stay home 40 days without dentures. And When that was over, they took out those dentures and gave me these. So that cost me 15,000 euros. That's around, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's around 20,000 US dollars. Then, so yeah, that was the first year of the store. So the store wasn't actually working. Last year, I was still going to the dentist until almost Easter. And then reopened the store because I wasn't allowed to work. I had more than 100 stitches in my mouth. So we started working again, trying to get everything like in order. Because that was like the year that passed. Don't worry, this is not the coronavirus cough. Try to get everything on track, doing the 365. Almost divorced George because he was getting on my nerves, not actually thinking the way I think. He thought I was overdoing it. I thought he was overdoing it. And we were together since 1990 when we got married. So that was like 29 years. Though we're going to go down the drain because we're different. We're so different. I say black, he says white. Let's see what else happened last year. We opened the store again because I had to close it. Like I said, I had too many stitches. Supplying the store again. Paying down debt. Like the debt. My daughter's English tutor, I had let her go to get the teeth fixed. Like, please let me owe you money. Because everything was just stockpiling. All the expenses. And there was like humongous expenses. Continuing paying all the bills, doing everything as economically as possible, and that's how the 365 days started. And I was always trying to take it up a notch and up a notch and up a notch to get even more frugal. So I taught myself in that year that I can do it to extremes, but not with George because he gets on my nerves. I could kill him. I could literally kill him. The only bad habit I had last year was smoking, which I still smoke. I haven't ordered any more cigarettes, so I have like 3 packs left or 2 packs. I don't know. They're upstairs. Will I continue smoking? I have no idea. I also got an electric cigarette, which I didn't use. And we're getting off topic. And let's see what else happened. And it kept on going like that, saving money, putting them away. Over the bank account, the savings, plus the health/insurance, the extra, so I can get a pension plan. A little bit advance of my actual pension plan. Repaying back the government. I was starting to repay a lot of things back that George was like, we can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do this. Like paying back the government, back taxes and everything. And my health/insurance, the government one. So yeah. And that was like over, I don't know, I still don't know. Like just that, those things were over 25,000 euros. So yeah, I was doing a great job, always going 1 or 2 months in advance, or 3 at some point. At some point during Christmas, I kind of got distressed, let it go, and restarted in January. So I was in advance always. Except this month, which I had to pay my taxes one, and I paid 2 months again, just to have April out of the way. So I've had situations that are a lot worse than the quarantine and coronavirus. Not as deadly, but worse. So I don't panic that easy. So the emergency part is staying in the emergency part because I've been through so much the last 2 years. I could tell you an emergency when it's an emergency and when it's like, okay, it's almost an emergency. I got flour, I got 2 kilos of rice, not a lot for a month, but I'll portion it out. make it into something, and be careful not to shoot anything in the garbage. Like even one piece of spaghetti, you have to eat it. Except those donuts in the back, they're awful. I have to sit down and see how much dishwashing soap we have left because I had gotten it 2 years ago for free while giving away the burnt oil from the fryers, and I haven't bought any dishwashing soap, so I'm not really sure if I have any more left. See, there's little things. I'm not gonna go shopping. My mom only got us like a kilo of grounded meat. I portioned it out into 3 servings in the freezer. There was some pork we had like 2 days ago and 3 days ago. And today we're having chicken soup. Well, yeah, there's gonna be a part two. You probably guessed it. So yeah, as you see, I am being real. My son went out shopping 2 days ago and brought by like a toast, some ham, some cheese for him to eat upstairs, and some detergent for the clothes, and toilet paper. He bought toilet paper, like 2 packs of it. I'm like, okay. He's never shopped. Like when he goes shopping, he gets something for himself, and like nuggets, chicken nuggets, fish nuggets, or whatever kind he gets. And that's the end. He's 26. But to actually go get toilet paper, I'm like, okay, something good's happening here. Because I usually do all the shopping from the store's money. But even if we actually had to go on extreme shutdown, I do have the store's foods: ham, bacon, pepperoni, frozen patties. So I'm not panicking. I have French fries, frozen French fries. I'm gonna order more frozen French fries these days, not to panic buy because I need them for the store. Like there's people calling. It's like, can I have a club sandwich, please? It's like, okay, I'm coming up to the village with a club sandwich. Yay! I just made 5. And then we eat a lot of potatoes. So I don't think there's any reason for me to go panic buying and taking that 300 out of the emergency right now, the emergency account. I'll just keep it there and keep it adding. Every month it's 50. It withdraws automatically from another account that I opened again last year. So I'm really glad I did that. Thank you, thank you. But since the government's gonna get the money until like 10th or 15th of April, I'm waiting on that. Now, when they get the money, guess what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not gonna panic pack. I'm gonna know exactly what's missing and what my family or I can eat. It's like I'm not gonna go buy 20 packs of toilet paper. I'm just gonna go buy rice, spaghetti, macaroni, anything that doesn't go bad and we can eat throughout the year. Like I usually do around April or May, because during summer I don't have the time or energy or room in the car to shop for the family. I could go out shopping for the store and buy so many things I need them for the store for that week that there's no room to shop for the family. So I'm just gonna do it a month in advance, and with the money the government sent me, that's when they send me. I hope I get it. So there's no panic buying here. What happened to me last night, I don't know. I should stay away from prepping, panicking, buying videos on YouTube. Keep calm. It's an epidemic. We haven't seen one. We don't know what's going on. It's the first one. So it's either the panic buying people are right, the people staying home and thinking we'll get through it with what we have are right. Nobody knows. But the bad thing is, and I'm not going to smile now, is that 42,000 people have died until now. That was until about an hour ago. I was looking at the numbers. That's my first thing in the morning is make my coffee, have a cigarette, and look at the numbers. The US is going up so fast. It's going really fast. Please stay home. Just going out shopping to buy things you can get quarantined, you're bringing the virus home. Stay home. Do not go out. You do not need to exercise outside. And then we have some people going, but I exercise even before every day. It's like, please stay inside. You do not need to exercise. Greeks are doing the same. And no, I'm not gonna go out and exercise. I do go out in my front yard. I do go on the street, like right in front of my store. I was running around it yesterday, running back to the dogs, running to the street with my daughter, acting silly, but there was no one around to see us. So I just told people, God. But anyways, there's no reason to panic buy. There's no reason to go outside and exercise. Stay home. Sit on your couch. Watch TV. Now, if you actually have to go pay your bills, go pay your bills. If you could do it like the way I did it, I went to the ATM, put the money in, came home. Didn't actually do the first night because I couldn't do it. I didn't know how to do it, but then I sat down, made phone calls again and again to the branch. Thank God she knows me. And she's like, try this. So I was trying, it's like, it's not working. Try that. So I was trying that. Like, it took me like half a day. Literally half a day. But I did get it. So now, if April should come, I know what to do. I just have to go put money in the ATM, bring a lot of hand sanitizer with me, go at nighttime when there's not a lot of people because they're sleeping, and repay my bills or my husband's or whoever wants their bills paid. Even a lady called me yesterday, she's like, can you pay my daughter's rent? It's like, no, I can't. She's like, they told me you can't. It's like, I can, but I don't have the money in the bank. I did, but she's like, please, my daughter's rent has to be paid. And it's like, it's 18 days since the lockdown. It's like, schools have been out since 8th here. It's a week later, so it's 7 days. Around the 15th, I think. Or just before that, because we went to a lockdown. Paid in advance before the lockdown. Go into the bank if you have to. She's like, there were so many people at the ATM. It's like, did you go morning? She's like, yeah. So there's people doing stupid things. And I hope the virus doesn't spread because of stupidity. Yeah, because of stupidity. And that was it for today. For part 1. There's gonna be days, there's gonna be 2 parts because I do have my opinion on things and people don't like it. But do not go out and panic buy. Whatever you do not go out and panic buy. Stay home. Stay inside your house. If you have to go out and you really, really, really have to go out, do it. Be careful. Gloves, masks. I wasn't wearing gloves and masks, but I didn't keep my social distance to 2 meters. I had it at 4. A guy cut in to the ATM machine because he was in a hurry or being an idiot. I let them do that. I don't care. I was keeping 4 meters and I was turning around going to the guy, move back. You're too close to me. A lot of hand sanitizer before I even got in the car. Passed my debit card, the papers. They're from inside the machine, but anyways. Passing those with hand sanitizer. They look sticky. Wipe them. And I do use a lot of hand sanitizer, even in the store. Because when I take a delivery out, you cannot take a delivery out wearing gloves. People think you're contaminated. And there's a lot of cleaning and surfaces and door handles being cleaned all the time. Now, if any of us should actually get the virus, can you imagine me? I'll be scrubbing them down with this. Whatever you guys do, the phone just froze like a... Yeah, my phone is freezing. I don't know why. Or end it here. Even the phone wants it to end. Yeah, the phone wants it to end. go watch part two. Go watch part two.